If you can't get enough America East information, check out America East on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Follow for the latest news on each sport in America East. Get up-to-the-minute links to news and stories and video whenever you want it. So get connected to America East today.
Welcome back to America East on campus here at the University of Vermont. There's a new commissioner in the America East Conference, but a familiar face. Let's get to know Amy Huchthausen a little bit better.
It's about the 9 schools, and I think we have a good collection of schools that are very, very strong academically, as well as have found some great athletic success. And so there's really no better combination when you're working in college athletics to be able to work with a collection of schools like the 9 that are in the America East. So that really was the driver behind me taking this position and really being excited about the opportunity. The one thing that they all speak of and are committed to is the academic success of their student athletes. And so while this is an athletic conference, certainly, and that's why we come together to play games and so forth, they are bound by more than just the playing field or the court. It's what their institutions are doing academically, and I think that's what makes this conference very strong.
Let's talk about some of the fall success, especially in women's sports and in field hockey and women's soccer, and just the national impact that these small schools in the Northeast can have in those 2 areas specifically.
Yeah, field hockey and women's soccer, we were absolutely successful. You're right on. In field hockey, we elevated our conference RPI up to 3rd. We jumped past the Big East Conference, which is quite an accomplishment for a conference of our size and institutions of our size and resources. In women's soccer, Boston University hosted a first-round game, and the fact that they won it makes it even sweeter in that way. So we've had some good success in those 2 sports in the fall, and I think there's a lot of good things to build on in those sports, but then how that impacts the rest of our sports, I think is also a good foundation. I'm very pleased with the success of our women's basketball program so far. We had some tough matchups, and we've managed to do quite well again, across the board for most of our institutions. So we're very excited about that. It's not just 1 or 2 good women's teams. There's some depth in this league. Our men's programs have maybe not had as many wins as our women's had, but what I think you've seen is the emergence of some young talent, which should hopefully set the stage for a very competitive, wide-open race in the regular season. The combined championship from, again, folks that I've spoken to as I've made my way throughout the league is something that they're very proud of and very excited about. To have the opportunity to see both the men's and the women's at the same site, I think is a great platform for our league to showcase our basketball all in one location. But certainly that doesn't happen without support from people outside of our league, and Newman's Own has been a tremendous partner for us in that regard, providing obviously some financial support, but through the Newman's Own Foundation and the Campus Community Challenge, I think that's something, again, from an academics, athletics, and leadership standpoint, which are 3 benchmarks and cornerstones really for our league that we try to promote and believe in. The combination of all those things coming together is really a unique opportunity for us to showcase our league as a whole, even if it's focused on basketball in that particular week.
In college athletics, it's chaotic, for lack of a better term right now, but you have a chance here to kind of steer this conference through some turbulent waters. Is that an exciting challenge for you to take on at this point in your career?
It absolutely is an exciting challenge. I wish sometimes it would slow down a little bit, but no, that's what makes life interesting. That's what makes this job interesting. Certainly what has made college athletics very interesting over the past couple of years. Sure, conference realignment is a big issue that all conferences have discussed and will continue to discuss moving forward.
I don't think it's going to slow down.
No, I know. I said I hope it will slow down.
Up next, behind the scenes at Vermont with first-year head coach John Becker. We're there when he game plans with coaches.
When we break the pressure, we're either going to get a layup.
Preps the players.
That's not a good shot right there.
And pulls it all together in practice.
Good, better, White.